Hey friends, welcome to One Flight Down Basement Beer Tastings. Today we're checking out a beer that appears to be inspired by the series Game of Thrones. This is the Red Wedding Lager. All right, this beer comes to me from my brother John, who was out in Arizona a few months back, and he brought me back some beers. I did one on a live a couple weeks ago, and yeah, he got me four from, I think this is all from the same brewery. This is from the Desert Monks Brewing Company in Gilbert, Arizona. I'm not sure exactly where Gilbert is. John, you can chime in, or if Mark and Rachel from Happy Hour, Mark and Rachel are watching, you guys live in Arizona, you could let me know. Have you ever been here? Let me know. Have you ever tried this? I'm curious if you have. So, cover art, very, very cool. And there's a little writing on the side. I'm just going to read that out before we do anything else here. And who are you? The proud lord said, that I must bow so low. Only a cat of a different coat. That's all the truth I know. In a coat of gold or a coat of red, a lion still has claws. Mine are as long and sharp, my lord, as long and sharp as yours. Pay your debts, always remember, and enjoy a pint of our Red Wedding Lager, a Franconian-style rot beer brewed with all German malt and hops. Okay. I was just expecting a run-of-the-mill lager. I mean, it's right there, Red Wedding Lager. But here it's saying it's a rot beer. Interesting. Okay. This could be really good. What does it say about alcohol content? That kind of thing. Does it say anything? 5% ABV. All right. Yeah, okay, that seems to be all that is written on the can. So let's crack this open and get it into a glass. Now, I have a glass from a completely different brewery in Arizona. This is the Phoenix Brewery, which I went to a few years ago with my brother, actually. So, yeah, we're going to try this out and pour it in there, just because it happens to be from the same state. That's all we got. Okay, so this is pouring out quite red, so when I first saw the can, I thought, okay, it's going to be like a red beer. And then it said it was a lager, but look at that. That is quite a deep red. But I guess that's the rot beer in there. And I can't remember exactly what a rot beer is. I know I've had rot beer before. In fact, I think I had one not that long ago. But yeah, I don't really remember exactly what the characteristics are. So we'll see if we can figure that out together. On the nose. Get a real bready note on the nose. It smells like just like bread baking, you know, like going into a bakery. You know, so like it actually reminds me a lot of when you walk past some breweries and they've got that malty smell coming in from inside, and it's like, is that a bakery or is that a brewery? That's yeah, it's got a real malty note. All right, and yeah, we talked about the color. Can you see my face? You can see my face, I think, can't you? Because yeah, it's a deeper red, but it's not like completely dark. You can see some face in there. And the head is got a slight bit of color to it. I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit of a tan color to it. All right. Enough talking about it. Let's get in and have a sip. Cheers, my friends. That is an incredibly smooth mouthfeel. And yeah, it does definitely have like a maltier taste. Kind of reminds me a little bit, taste-wise, of California Common. Just that kind of a bit of a maltiness to it. but it's very sweet on the end. It's got a real sweet note at the end. A bit of a lingering aftertaste that's a little odd too. Yeah, it's not bad. It's really, I really like the flavor up front. It's just got a bit of a weird finish to it. Yeah, like at first it reminded me of a California Common, but not on the finish at all, because that's got a much brighter finish. This one's kind of, yeah, it kind of lingers with you a lot longer. But it's not too bad. Yeah, I mean, it says it's a lager on the front. I wouldn't classify it as a lager. At least not what I usually think of as a lager. But it's a pretty decent beer, which is not at all what I was expecting when I was going into it. Yeah, it's got a smooth body to it and a pretty sweet taste. If you like a maltier beer, you'd like this for sure. I'd like a little bit of a cleaner finish on it, but still, it's not too bad. I'm not really complaining. No, this is a pretty decent beer overall. All right, John, again, thank you so much for giving me this beer and the other ones. I can't wait to get into those as well. And the rest of you, thanks for dropping by the Terry Isle Basement Pub. See you all again real soon, my friends. Cheers.
Again, I'm tired and I need to go home.